Alright, it's Thursday afternoon. I'm on my way to my daughter's to do some stuff at her house, and I thought I'd stop by Glendale for a little bit, see if I get anything. And we got a shorty coming here, 122 axles. Looks like Connorsville. Connorsville local and some EMD power on the front. SD40s all around. Maybe like 26 cars on this train. Well, that was short and sweet. I just missed one when I was coming down the road. There was one going through. And if I left my house 10 minutes sooner, I probably would have got it. But that's the way it goes if you're a rail fan. So hopefully they get busy here. Usually around this time of day, they'll run 3 or 4 through. So we'll see what happens. Well, here we go. King Foul the Main coming back here on Thursday. This may be all I get today. Yep, heading back to Cincinnati. That's probably going to do it for the day for me. I got places I got to be, so thought I'd try and see if I could hook up with something over here, but not been working out too well. All right, it's Friday morning. I come back over here, and first train of the day, King Foul the Main. We're short today. Only had 32 axles, so I guess we're talking 7 cars in the locomotive. And it looks to be right from where I'm sitting at here. All right, well, that's the first one of the day. We got snow coming later today, so I figure I better get over here early and got to go help my daughter out today, so won't be here all day, but I'll be here for a while. And Fred and Martin standing over there. All right, folks, here we go. Comes number 2 for Friday morning. I believe this is CSX. And looks like it could be a long one. Looks like we got an EMD on the front here too. Actually, we got 2 EMDs. He's still coming around the curve down there, and that's close to a mile away.
Repeat, no defects. Total axles 628. Detector out.
Looks like we might have a rail fan on the other side of the tracks here. I can see the car. So it looks like we got 2 locomotives and 154 cars here, if my high school math is still working correctly. All right, that'd be 2 in the books. He should be up in Hamilton in about 20 minutes or so. And hopefully that's the beginning of the morning rush here. So fingers crossed. All right, it's been about an hour, but we got number 3.
Milepost 13.5. Track main 1. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axles 258. Detector out.
Here comes our priority NS Intermodal. This thing runs to Chicago. There he goes, on his way to Hamilton and eventually New River Junction, where he'll get switched off onto home tracks and NS Newcastle District and be on his way. Once he gets out there, he'll drop the hammer on that thing and he'll be flying. All right, been an hour since the last train. Now we get to Connorsville local. All the SD40s you can handle. Short and sweet. Well, short and sweet, but it's still a train. Well, right after Connorsville went through, here comes the king back from doing his job. He's done for the week. I'm gonna have a bunch of short trains in this video, it looks like, but hey, still trains. They gotta be sending some northbounds here soon. There has been nothing going on here this morning. Been here 4 hours and only had really one good train. Okay, looks like we might finally get us a long one here. Looks like an intermodal. CSX. We got a lot of yellow containers today.
Detector, milepost 13.5, track main 2, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axles 440. Detector out.
We got this pretty long intermodal here. Okay, there he goes on his way to Hamilton. Hopefully this is the beginning of the afternoon rush here. Usually around this time of day they run 3 or 4 through, but I was here on Thursday. It's Friday today, and it didn't happen yesterday, so maybe today it will. I'll stick around for a little bit longer and we'll find out. Got one on the way home. This is the Norfolk Southern Newcastle crossing here in Sharonville. Looks like we got the gondola train today. CSX runs on these tracks too. This is the south of Hamilton, where they go around that big curve up there. When they take the curve to come south, so NS and CSX both use these tracks for directional running. Yeah, I was on my way to my daughter's house and I saw the train coming, so I made a quick whoop-de-doo and came back, and here I am. Those gondolas are loaded too. Oop, got my finger in the way.